All right, early childhood team, like I promised, I'm going to be breaking these down. So here is week number one's video. So remember that the big overview video that you received, the email should have the entirety of all the lesson resources that you need. It's on the Google Drive, but there's a link. We'll also put week one specific in this that you're getting this video and the email that you're also getting this stuff in as well. So we'll put that in here as well. So remember, you've got the class schedule. This is your resource to help you follow along, not follow along, but lead your classroom and flowing through this. As I talked about with water baptism, when I talked about that lesson, you'll notice on the class schedule, there is a new element called hands-on. This is an object lesson. It's one of those things where you are able to teach the kids and show them through a visual, and I'm gonna, each week I'm gonna talk about what those are specific for that week. But the idea here is, remember, I will be different. You already have the motions for that. I gave it in the big video. You also have the Bible verse, which is don't copy the behavior and customs of this world, Romans 12:2. All right, now this specific week one is about Daniel does things God's way. So it's from Daniel chapter 1. Okay, so what you'll have, like I said, is the class schedule. It talks about what to do on here. It even talks about the hands-on. So like for the hands-on for this week, I put in there, the first statement says use paper. And on here inside the actual lesson material, there's a paper called hands-on. That hands-on, it tells you what to say and how to do it. Now, it says use paper, so you're going to use a paper, but it basically, I give you a little snippet of what it is. This is a game of copycat. Okay, so there's that. So remember, you're going to have a coloring page that is there for you to do with the kids, and then with the Bible story this week, we're focusing on the story of Daniel and his friends refusing to eat the king's food. So that's the story. So remember, you've got a Bible story script. You've got the pictures that will be on Playlister that go with this. Then you have all the visual elements that go with it. So the Bible story pictures, you've got the intro video that's also there to set up the lesson. That's usually towards the very beginning to just kind of set up their ideas with the kids. Then you've got a Bible story video that you can play at the end to reinforce what you do with this. So there's pictures. So literally for me, I literally just hold the Apple TV remote in my hand if I can. If I'm not having to hold a child, if I have to hold a kid, I'll pass it off to somebody else. So anyways, and you click it, as you're going through and reading the story and telling the story. Now, if you can memorize the story or get a good general idea of the story, then do that as well. Then the hands-on. So again, this is just a little bit in the weeds because I want to give you the context here, but it says on here, so I'm just going to read it. Hey friends, today we're starting a brand new series called Be Different. Can you say that with me? And so they say that, but then have you ever played the game of copycat? So you're playing this game with them. So it's when somebody does something and you copy exactly what they do. So let's try it. So you play the game of copycat with them and then kind of go through this, read through this script, and it'll talk you through it of what to say and how to kind of tie it in together. Again, it's just a visual. Now, the hands-on can be done towards the end. So somebody asked me, hey, can we play the Bible lesson video that the curriculum gives us while we're preparing for the hands-on? Absolutely. If you need to do that, then do it. But like for me, I would do the hands-on in the actual teaching space. So there's that. And then you get to the response time. And this week specifically is Daniel and his friends. So it's a picture of Daniel and his friends. So use that, play the songs that are available there in Playlister for you to do that. And so that's week one. And that kind of gives you some snippets and how to do this. I would have fun with this and really engage the kids using those words that we've been talking about. Edutainment, chaotic, and the holy mo. Looking for the holy mo moments and asking the Holy Spirit how he would lead you and asking him how he wants to show up today. So this is week one. I pray that y'all have a great week and let us know if you need anything.